Hey, what's up guys, it's Davis here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Galaxy Tab S6. Is it a device you should consider buying in 2021? Yeah? So guys, if you're new to my channel, please help me and subscribe. I'm really going to be grateful. Yeah, right now we're at around 330 subscribers, and I'll be really grateful. Like, at least we can hit 500 subscribers before halfway 2021, and I know we can do it, guys. Please help me and subscribe. Today we're talking about the Galaxy Tab S6, and I'm going to start off with how it is held up with the body. Like, yeah, the construction of this is really solid, and by 2021 standards, it's a very light tablet. Yeah, very light tablet, constructed in aluminum, light metal. Yeah, and yeah, it comes with whatever, the stylus, the S Pen. It just attached to the back, and it charges just from there. Very convenient actually. Yeah, so that's basically about the body. And yeah, it has quad speakers, which are very good. I can say one of the best, I think the best speakers I've had on the device, with a tablet, with a phone. When it comes to mobile devices, I think this is the best, has the best speakers I've had, because I haven't really used the S7 and the S7 Plus. But yeah, hands down, this is the best like speaker experience I've gotten on whatever on a device. Hands down. Speakers are really good, punchy and crisp. Yeah, I think that's about the body. Yeah, and you also have pogo pins, by the way, if you really want to connect like an external keyboard and like use it as your desktop or something of that sort. Yeah, so suppose that also. And the other things that we can talk about is the display. So yeah, the other thing we can talk about is the display of this. It's a very nice display. Yeah, so it was released with a 10-inch Super AMOLED display with without whatever the high refresh rates. It was released with a 60 Hz display, yeah, back in 2019. Yeah, so I'd say the panel on this is still very solid, but has obviously a few caveats. Like didn't have the high refresh rates, and also another big issue I've really noticed, like in usage, okay, it's not a really big deal, but like the pixel like density is not really that good. Like it has a 287 ppi, and it's actually noticeable. Like on certain wallpapers, you can tell it kind of pixelated a little bit. Okay, if you're pixel peeping like me, I would say it's not really, like, I would have expected better, to be honest, which I still find unusable. I don't think everyone will find it that way, but yeah, I think just because of I was using whatever, like a high pixel density phone, so I think yeah, switching over, you can tell the difference. It becomes a little bit washed out, a little bit. Given this is Super AMOLED, I think I would say in comparison to other tablets, it's very good. Like maybe even in comparison to the latest and greatest S7 Plus, I think it will do well, other than the high refresh rates. So yeah, I would still say the display on this is so very good. And it betters the S7, the regular S7, much as it has, the S7 has a higher refresh rates, but this is Super AMOLED, and I don't know. Choosing between 120 Hz and Super AMOLED, I think I'll be going with AMOLED, because it's something you'll notice all the time, especially when you have like dark displays and bits of the UI. Yeah. So yeah, that's it about the display. Still very good and usable. So moving on to the software on this. So this was released with this tablet was released with Android 9. Yeah, but it's upgradable to Android 11 right now. And yeah, I've updated mine to the latest and greatest from Google, the Android 11. Yeah, so software wise, this is still very good. That's something you're not going to be worrying about at all. Still very good. I have Android 11, yeah. I think that's something you shouldn't be worried about, and I believe it will be getting Android 12. Yeah, because Samsung changed the regulations. Yeah, they provide 3 years of major updates. So this was upgraded from 9 to 10, and then 10 to 11. So I believe it still has 1 year in updates. Yeah, in major updates. So that's it about the software, I think. Yeah, it still has Android 11, and it still receives security patches every once in a while. Yeah. So you shouldn't be worrying about its software information. Still very good. Moving on to the storage, storage on this is 128. It came in two variants, the 128 version and 256. Yeah, the 256 had 8 gigs of RAM, and yeah, the 128 had 6 GB of RAM. So I would say, yeah, the storage is just fine. The base storage, even 128, is still good because you can still extend it with micro SD, because this has micro SD card support, which is a very good thing to have. Yeah, so you can still extend it. Yeah, so storage, fine. The RAM, 6 GB RAM, I'll say is still okay, because this is a 6 GB RAM variant that I have here, and I'm okay with it. Multitasking and gaming and all that is just fine. Yeah. So moving on to the performance of this phone, of this tablet. Performance, I would say, is still very good, given this was released with the 8055 Snapdragon, a very nice processor. And to be honest with you, this is the first device I've used that can play PS 2021 smoothly at its highest graphics settings. I was really impressed with that. The 855 is still a solid chipset, and I don't think it's going to be letting you down in any in any task you're going to be performing on it. Yeah. So that's basically about the performance. It's still very, very, very solid. You shouldn't be worrying about performance. And I actually edit most of my videos on this tablet, so yeah, still a very nice one. Takes very little time to export and do all that kind of stuff, rendering and what. Obviously not extreme, yeah. Still light jobs, yeah. So yeah, moving on to the other bits, the cameras. So this was released with a dual camera setup at the back. So that's fairly modern, I would say, for tablets, but it's hard to find one with a 3-camera setup. Yeah, so this was released with a 13MP main camera and a 5MP wide, ultra wide. So the main camera is really good. I would say the ultra wide is just fine. You're going to struggle in situations where there's low light and all that kind of stuff, and given this doesn't have a flash, so yeah, but I don't think you're going to be taking too many photos with your tablet. Like, I think that's more it does for your phone. And yeah, the front camera is an 8MP. It's a fine guy, I would say. It's just a fine camera, nothing special. Yeah, so the cameras, I think they're fine, fairly modern, because yeah, tablets are not really about cameras, they're really about the display and all that other stuff. I'll say the cameras on these are really still good, not much different from the ones on the A7 and A7 Plus. Yeah, so I think that's it about the cameras. And then the other thing that I would want to talk about, obviously, is the battery life on this. And when it comes to battery, I would say this is a very, very good device. In my experience using it, I think the battery life is the best experience I've gotten when it comes to battery life on any device I've used, honestly speaking. Like, I have no anxiety when I'm using this tablet. I can easily go with it wherever I'm going. I actually use it for reading my notes and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not having any anxiety. Like, is the battery going to drain, all that kind of stuff. Really solid battery life. Can easily always return home with at least bare minimum of 30%. If I really used it, like, and I can use it like full time, reading notes, rendering videos, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, gaming and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, very solid battery life on this one. Yeah, it's a very good device. And yeah, I think that's basically what I would say about the Tablet 6. Hope I've not left anything out. Yeah, talked about the software, the body, and all that. So basically, the things I would say about this that I don't like, and maybe it's the fact that it didn't have high refresh rates. But that's not a really big deal. And then the fact that this display is not really as punchy as I would have loved. Okay, it's AMOLED, but the pixel density, I think they can do better, really. I know I'm asking for too much, and actually, if they were to make it like that sharp, like to make the PPI really high, I think they would make it very, very, very expensive. So yeah, I would say the display is still very nice, but yeah, I would have hoped for a better PPI. But in all fairness, I would say that I don't think the newer tablets even do better. So I'll say it's just fine. Yeah, it's very good, other than the high refresh rates. Yeah, I think those are the main gripes I have with this. And maybe the lack of a headphone jack, but that's not really a big deal at this point. I think we should be moving on from that, because yeah, it even has very good speakers in a way. Very, very good speaker setup. So that's basically, yeah, That's basically it about this. Very good display, very good performance, very good speaker setup, and the cameras are good enough, I would say. So yeah, this tablet is very solid for 2021. I would say you can still go and get it. Very good tablet. Actually, yeah, talking about the S Pen, still very solid with all the features, Bluetooth support, and yeah, very nice one. It's a very solid device. That's what I can say about this. So yeah guys, that's it about the Galaxy Tab S6. Hope you guys like the video, and I hope it has helped someone in making a decision. So yeah, for 2021 I would say this is a very good tablet. That's my verdict on it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Yep.